Alright, wait, so the stream has to wait. I need to assist in Minecraft. I don't have any homework. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are the cats?
Fancy and
I had another question for you. I don't remember what it is now. Something about
Girl Scout. Who's picking me up?
tomorrow.
Who's picking me up?
I think.
Alright, wait. This is very important.
Yeah, next time.
No, dinner. What's dinner?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got through today.
Oh, they're trying to help you remember, Mom.
Okay,
Oh, I need to freak out.
John, you've got a lot of clothes down here.
I try my best.
Can you please take them up when you go?
Yep.
And if you forget, there's gonna be punishment.
I know. Alright. So, I had this bright idea. That I was going to talk about school. Because that's the only thing that I do. Yeah, seeing as... Let's do some solo Skywars. Seeing as I am a student, all I do is go to school and then I go back home. Well, I go to cross country and then I go home. And then I wake up and do it again. And it's just a never-ending cycle. So, I don't go to a normal school. It's called the International Academy. And what the idea of this school is that it's better, right? So it's like, oh, okay, someone in Korean or Chinese or some Asian language, I think it's Korean, is in the chat. Let's go. It's probably Jihong. Hello, probably Jihong. So, I get there on the first day of school, and then it's, I'm trying my best to not talk to anyone because that's how you gotta conduct yourself. And, the people aren't making it easy, man. They're all like, what's your home district? You gotta get to know people. I don't suck. Let's go. Oh, I do suck. Let's go. So, well, hold on. Wait. I'm contributing. I offered to help someone with their math assignment while I was doing the stream, but I have to look at my text messages to do that. Okay, so now I need help. Alright. So now we wait. And now I'm going to keep talking. So, the IA is a lottery to get in. Which you can see how getting a 1 in 5 chance to go in the #1 school in the state means that it's a smart school, right? Like, that just makes sense. That's my first problem with it, is that it's not skill-based at all. Like, anyone could go there. Okay, yes, yay gambling. Gambling is the way to get into a good college. That's how it goes. And, hold on. Oh, okay, gotta go. Bye, side. Alright. I'm back. I'm being really contributive. So, my parents are like, "Oh, John, you should go into this lottery, so you can get clout if you want to get in. You probably won't go if you get in." And I'm like, "Okay, well, you're just gonna put me in the lottery anyway, so." Then, you've got to keep. This is weird. Okay, so Oh, someone's in chat. Okay, wait. Okay, wait, no, this is important. I know I should be talking, but like, I'm contributing. I'm helping the squad with their homework. This is vital. Okay. That should be good for now. I think. Yes. Alright. So now I get to play Minecraft, which is really, really great. It's going to be the best. So, you know, I'm going to IA, and it's a school. I didn't want to go there, but my parents were like, okay, you've got to go. You've got to go. There's no way around it. So, you know, I'm forced to go there, and I'm all sad. But I'm like, okay, maybe it won't be the end of the whole universe. And then I realized it was going to be the end of the whole universe, or at least the social aspect of the universe. There was going to be no more interaction after I went there, which sucks, because I like people even though they're terrifying. People are scary, but hey, it is what it is. This is kind of a boring part of the story. I'm gonna skip it. There's a hole there. So, the IA, they really like acronyms. Don't talk about that. So, you know, they've got the IA, International Academy, and you've got the IB. And then the IB is International Baccalaureate, which is just a fancy word for kind of program. So they got like IA and IB, and then the cafeteria is called the ISC, and you've probably got the ID, and you've got like the CD and the PG and the LMNOP, and you've got all these acronyms, and it's like, why? You don't need. You could just say the words. You don't need to be different by calling your cafeteria the ISC, which nobody knows what it stands for. So that's annoying. And then the IA, for a smart kid school, is really opposed to learning. Like, we've been learning how to factor. Like, factoring binomial, which is, or like a parabola. So like x squared plus, like x plus 1 or something like that. And we did this last year in 8th grade, and it's just super easy once you learn how to do it. It's just like solving a puzzle, and it can be pretty fun. I think it's fun. I know some people don't like it, but I like it. It's fun. And we're not like transformations. So if you put a negative here, that was bad. If you put a negative here, then the graph changes shape. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, we're just doing some review. This always happens. And then I see, no, everyone's struggling with this. They're like, I forgot where the negative. Not the factoring. Factoring's easy for everyone, but like the transformations and like how the graph moves. Everyone's like, oh, what's going on? If I put a negative here, then my brain explodes, and then they don't know what to do. So we just haven't learned anything new. We're learning how to like add and subtract fractions right now. So got some 3rd grade nostalgia. That's good. There was something else I want. Oh yeah. The other thing that IA likes, they dislike learning, but they really do like. They're big fans of essays, like reflection essays. So they're like, okay, you did this activity in gym class. How did it make you feel, and how did you build skills with your teammates? And these activities in gym class are not games. They're not competitions. Of course not. Oh, okay, I'm gonna die. So they're just like, see how many times you can toss a bunch of items in a circle before you drop them. No. So we do this, and they're like, oh, how did communication impact your experience? I'm like, if we couldn't talk to each other, then we would drop it because we couldn't decide who was throwing it when. But they want it in a full paragraph form at least, so I have to summon 3 more sentences of stuff to say, and I just can't do that because it boils down to, if you can't talk, then it makes it harder. And that it's just so obvious, but the IA loves making us do that, so I have to do it for the grade. Let's see. It's supposed to be a smart person school. That's what people say it is, who go to different schools. And, I guess, sort of, not really. Okay, that was almost bad. So it's supposed to be a smart kid school. It's not really, because, it's a lottery. Hi. Oh, I can do that. So, it's less for smart kids and more for people who love diagrams and memorization. So we had this thing at the start of the year, because of course we did. All schools have to have a get-to-know-you activity at the start of the year. It's a rule. It's in the Michigan state of, what's it called? In the Michigan curriculum, yes. It's in the Michigan curriculum. You have to do a get-to-know-you activity in the first 2 weeks of school, or else you're just fired. So we have to make okay, thank you for following me. So we have this, with this poster. We gotta make a poster about ourselves. And I'm drawing pictures on my poster, because I'm like, oh, posters have pictures and words, but they're mostly pictures. And then I look around at other people's, and I see someone has a Venn diagram about, like, their home life and their school life, and I'm like, how do you even use a Venn diagram in that you're comparing two things when you didn't even have to do it? You could have just as easily written the things down, like, my hobbies at home are this, and my hobbies at school are this. Although I'm sure the teachers already know that everyone else at this school's habits are just farming homework assignments for their GPA and studying. I mean, I'm sure there's someone studying for the PSAT in May already. Actually, it's probably in April, but there's no way there's not someone doing this. And I'm like, okay. So, okay, I didn't need those arrows. So they love diagrams. We had art, and it's amazing to see all the IA kids try to be creative. Because they're just not. They're all the same person, or they're mostly the same person. And the teacher's like, alright, draw something that you find beautiful with crayons so I can get a sense of your artistic ability so far. And I'm drawing the Badlands in South Dakota, because South Dakota is the best state. And then, I look over, and someone has. I swear, this didn't actually happen, but I would not have been surprised to see the quadratic formula on someone's paper. Alright, like, this would have been par for the course for the school. Go over and see the Pythagorean theorem. Like, just on their paper, because math is beautiful. And math is cool. But you're just not like that. That's not how it works. We gotta focus. Okay, nice job, dude. So that happened. Here's the thing. Okay, my neighbor's and he's a year older than me. I'm a freshman. He's a sophomore. So I'm talking with him. We're walking our dog. We're walking our dogs together, and hey, I got 67 accuracy. And then we're talking about what's going on at school, right? Because, you know, again, that's the only thing that happens in our lives. And then I'm telling him about IA, and I've already talked about the curriculum and stuff, and it's like how it's terrible and we don't learn anything. It's not actually all that bad, but it's not the greatest, and I'd rather go somewhere else. And then I tell him about the bathrooms, because that is the most important thing at a school, is how clean are the bathrooms. I cannot see it. Yeah, I can't see anything. And there are a couple states the IA bathroom can be in. There's one where it's normal and it's acceptable. There's another one where someone has thrown rice at the wall. I don't know. It's anyone's guess where they obtained the rice, or why they have it, or why they wanted to throw it at the wall, but they do, and it's stuck to the wall. This is the #1 school in the state. And then there's the first stall when you walk in the door. And the bathrooms by the cafeteria. There are like 2.5 sets of bathrooms, because one of them is only women's bathrooms, so it doesn't apply to me. And I'm talking about the ones by the cafeteria, which nobody knows what I'm talking about. But they're in the cafeteria, or ISC as they want it to be called. And those are the ones that have like multiple people can use them at the same time, like more than 2 people. Why are you running away? You have stuff and I don't. Yeah. Alright, well. So the first stall on the left, if you want to use the bathroom and you flush the toilet because you're a good person, when you flush it, there's water that comes out. Like, not from the bowl. It comes out from the, what's it called? From the tank, yes, where the water comes from before it goes into the bowl. And it comes out from the tank and goes up by the handle and just fountains out. And it just gets all over the floor. And it's really funny. But then there's water all over the floor, so it's also, like, annoying. And it wasn't like that at the start of the year. I don't know what caused it to happen, but one day toilet just decided it was going to overflow. Not overflow. It was just going to break and spew water out at the top. It's a really good move. I don't know. Okay, thank you, teammate. Thank you for boxing me in. It's kind. So this happened. So that the other day, I don't know what happened. I think someone like died in the bathroom, which is tragic because there was just blood I am really bad at this game. There was just blood, like, all over one of the stalls. Like, it was just one stall. It's like, okay, there are 2 usable ones. And then there's this one with blood all over it. And, like, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand a lot of things about this school. But I think the one I understand least of all is why there's no hallway. There are 3... I'll say 3 main hallways. There's 100, 200, 300, and they're all according to their rooms. Which, that makes sense. That's a good organization tactic. And they're all lined up parallel to each other. And then going across all of them is another hallway. It doesn't have a name. There's a 100 hallway. Or actually, there's no 100 hallway. The 100 rooms are just like randomly all over the place. So there's the 100 hallway. What am I saying? There are all these hallways. And no, please be good. Please be good. Thank you. So, there's a line connecting the 200 and 300 hallways. There's another hallway there. I'm saying that hallway is going to be all over this video. I'm going to forget what it means. And it's called semantic satiation. Fun fact. When you say a word enough and it begins to lose its meaning. What? I don't think that's allowed. I don't even know what to say. I'll say auto bridge. That's what I'm gonna put that up to. So there's a hallway connecting the 2 and 300s. So it's like a square. But then there's no hallway connecting the 3 and 400s. That's anyone's guess why. So you have to go all the way up and around to get to your classroom, which you can literally see, like, because the classrooms have windows. Right now, you can see some of them because like the 400 hallway is longer, so it goes out into the 400 hallway goes out further into the back, so you can see the windows of some of the other classrooms. And there's no reason for it. It's supposed to be a well-designed school, but it's just super inefficient because you have to walk 3 miles to get to your class and you're almost late. Oh, okay, hi, bro. Alright, I was winning this fight for a second. I am no longer winning this fight. I am winning this fight, but now I'm gonna die to this guy. That guy had a lot better stuff than me. But I'm about to die, so yeah, I don't think, unless this is part of the map, all this stone stuff, that might be it actually. Yeah, okay, I don't think he was cheating actually. I think it was just like, no, dude, you shouldn't help me defeat him because he's got way better stuff than I do. Oh, are you on his team? Yeah, you're on his team. Okay. And then, it's supposed to be well designed. It's made by a bunch of nerds, but no, it's not. The other thing that surprises me that it's a bunch of nerds there is no one uses common sense. Yes, Mom, we have had this conversation before. Both. So, our teacher's passing back these assignments. And she's like, alright everyone, come up and get your assignments. and they're all in this bin in the front of the room with some dividers. So, it's like, in your free time, if you finish this work, then come get your assignment. So naturally, all the IA kids are like, I need to get my assignment right now without doing my work first, even though those were the instructions explicitly given by the teacher. Oh, hi guys. No, that they didn't listen. They all went after it. So the teacher's like, sit down. You guys are clowns. I'm bleeding. I don't know how I started bleeding, but I guess I'm bleeding now. And later, at the end of class, everyone's getting their assignments out from this bin. They've got like 5 dividers. And the only issue, like everyone's trying to get theirs at the same time. It's, you'd think it would be fine, but the dividers were causing an issue because there were like 5 assignments. There were 5 different ones, and they were all split up into their different dividers. So, someone might have like 2 assignments, and someone else might have a different 2, and they'll all be trying to get at these different ones. But the only problem is they're all in different dividers, so when you open one, it closes another. So that leads to them all being half open, and like nobody can get theirs. So that's not good. And then everyone's just fighting, and then no one's getting their stuff because again, there's no way to open all of them at the same time. And then I have this bright idea. What if we take them out and like put them in a pile? Stop. No, I'm gonna be destroyed. So they're all in this pile. Now they've opened them, and then shockingly, magically, everyone is getting them more. And it's, who could have guessed that if you put them where more people can get them, it's more efficient? I mean, I could have. No one else could have, though. Apparently. And that's the sort of thing that we're incapable of doing as IA students, is being intelligent with and having common sense. So I'm carrying, I guess, is what I'm saying. A lot of people are selfish at IA, I feel like. Because what they do, they'll like sprint through the hallways, which everyone needs to get through. Everyone needs to go through the same hallway, but they're all sprinting through and pushing people out of their way. And I'm like, this is not gonna work. And it doesn't work because they're all pushing each other. And then someone's gonna get hurt. So that's bad. And then, like, again, the whole thing with trying to get our stuff back, everyone's pushing the folders. Everyone's pushing the folders and trying to get their own stuff instead of just waiting in line. And, cutting in line is a common thing. So, yeah, that's interesting. Let's see, what other funny stories do I have from the IA? Ooh, gym class. Gym class is really funny at the IA because it's not gym class at all. There's no physical activity. For reference, one of the games we played last week was like, there's a wooden platform, and it's just like a little wooden pallet, like, you could get at the hardware store for putting heavy things on and whatever. I don't know what you use the pallet for, but whatever you use the pallet for, Molly, be quiet. Whatever you use it for, we've got them, and there are 24 people in our class, and challenge is get as many people as possible on this platform as you can. And it's only like 5 feet by 5 feet, or like a meter by a meter. So you could fit like 10 people on it, and they'd be fine. They wouldn't be like comfortable because they'd have to stand by other humans. But you know, they'd live. That was pathetic by me. And then, what we had to do, you know, we had to get all these people on there, and so we're all just like hugging each other, trying to hold each other on the platform, and it feels really weird. And I got a bunch of cooties, as I've told all my friends, and it was bad, because like it was really bad because we're all in this confined space. So naturally, some Neanderthal forgot to wear deodorant, and it smelled so bad. I don't know how kids who just stay at home and study SAT material smell so bad, but they do. And I had the idea of bringing math, and I was like, oh, well, we have 24, which is like right next to 25, which is a square number. So if we get 5 people in 5 rows, then we can fit people pretty efficiently. So we tried that, and it was good. We got 18 people on the platform. Everyone else, I don't know what they were doing, but no, it was interesting. It was a real game. I need water. This other occurrence. Most of the games in PE they're called something ball. There's this one called Nitro Ball. There's Moon Ball. They're all called something ball. And all of these different ball games, they also all have a rope. Like there's a little rope. Or actually, it's a pretty big rope. It's not very little. I don't know how long, like 10 meters, maybe 30 feet-ish for those who are watching this and are American, which is like everyone who would ever watch this. But, you know, it's not super long, but it's decently long. It stretches pretty far relative to the gym. ISC, gotta call it by the proper name. And then, yes, it is. Wait, no, or is it this one? Yes, this one's good. So, do this, and they all usually the rope is for making teams, but whatever, it's fine. Because that's like that, you know, I don't know how that would work, like making teams, but it does. How the rope decides, like the rope is magic, I guess. Anyway, so that involved this ball and this rope. Well, a ball and a rope. And let me tell you, we are really good at Nitro Ball. And Nitro Ball means volleyball, but really, really easy. Like, it can bounce on your side, and you can also bounce pass it to each other, and the net is at a tennis height. Which I don't understand how you're supposed to lose that game. but somehow people manage it, and we were the best in our class, and we had a kid in a wheelchair on our team. I probably shouldn't have bought that, but we won. We're the greatest at Nitro Ball. It's our calling. Oh yeah, I should have bought that. Hey, but I still was. Oh, okay. That guy got third 3 times. Good job, Core 7776. All these games are not good. They are called challenges because you can't have a game because that would mean someone would have to lose, and we can't have that at the IA. Everyone has to be treated equally. Did I say something about the reflections already? I don't know, I forgot, but I'm gonna say something else about the reflection essays. So, for everything, for every game we play in gym class, for every piece we make in art, I'm shocked we haven't had, like, reflect on this math problem yet. It's surprising. We have to reflect on everything, and it's like, write a paragraph that's at least 5 sentences. Those are the easy ones that are only a paragraph. And, this would be mean. I'm not gonna do that yet. So, you know, I hate them because it'll be like, okay, how did this game make you feel? And what it boils down to, nice jump, bro, is this game, okay, yeah, you just killed me, I guess, good job. This game enhanced my skill set, I guess, by allowing me to improve in my communication with others. Or, as I would say it helped me communicate with others, but they want me to hit like a word limit, basically. That's what I'm acting like, is I gotta hit a word limit. And like, oh, well, you already wrote all the things that you needed to write. You made all of your points. But like, awesome jump, bro. But like, girls, can you leave? Or not be really loud? Oh, cool, a wooden pickaxe. Let's go. Weapon of mass oh my, amazing voice crack. Oh, okay, I win. If only I had a fishing rod. What was it? Oh yes, reflection essays. So I have to reflect on how these things make me feel. And, you know, like I said, I've made my points. Everything is clear. They can read it, and they will understand what I gained. But I have to write 5 sentences. Oh, I really win now. Oh, he lived. Oh, that's awkward. Shouldn't have wasted that, but I did. So, yeah, I don't need a donkey spawn egg. It sucks, but no, wait, I actually did die. Unless I get a firework, then I win. I don't think I'm gonna get a firework, man. Yeah. No, I don't want to buy anything. So I have to summon all my courage to make another few, what's it called? I got water. Sentences. I know what a sentence is. I'm running out of stuff, so I'm going to tell people to call. Sometimes I feel like a prophet. Man, this group chat is so enlightening. There's one person who's been here for a while. Hello, one person. I'm surprised you have actually listened to me talk about nothing important and say the word like about 1,000 times. Oh man, I remember when Ji-Hong joined the broadcast and talked and said yay gambling and then said gotta go. I'm assuming it was Ji-Hong. It might have been Ben. Those are the only people I know who can say anything in Korean. I'm pretty sure that's Korean. I don't know if it could be Chinese or Japanese, but I'm almost 100% sure that's Korean. Let's call... Who should we call? Let's call Petersburg. He's definitely not going to pick up. I have to end this stream by like 8:30. It's 7:58. So we've got another half hour of nonsense.
Telephone number 2.
Oh, something exploded. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, I don't know what's blowing. Oh, is it this? Yeah, it is that. Hello, Starfield 14. I don't know what you're doing. I'm gonna go play a game now. Starfield 14. I'll remember you forever. Well, let's play Massive. Ooh, I could talk about cross country. Oh, it's this version. This version hurts my head. I don't understand what this does. I think I sort of get it actually. You gotta like go to the points, and there are these circles that float in the sky, and if you stand there, then you get points, and then if you get to 1,000 points, you win. But I feel like there's something more to it than that I'm not seeing. I don't know. Is there any way I could get a pickaxe to mine these? No. Okay. Well, I don't know where the iron is, and I just have a stone pickaxe, so... Oh, you can just mine it with stone pickaxe. Okay. Alright, hello. This guy's super slick. Didn't notice him. I'm gonna make a better sword. I could talk about cross country because that's the fun part of my day. That's not IA. But I guess I'll oh, I dropped my sword. That's a powerful move. I guess I'll talk about. Oh, I can't see anything. Dude, this is like a slideshow. Is this what owning a Samsung is like? Because then I can see why the images don't work. Anyway, the IA is, like, it can be funny. Like, in German we learn the alphabet because, I don't know why, so if we ever go to Germany, we can sing the natives the alphabet, and then they'll feel impressed. And it wasn't the normal alphabet song that's like the Twinkle Twinkle song, just with A, B, C, D. It was... Oh, okay. I almost had 2 frames in that whole fight. This wasn't a normal ABC song. This was like a march. It started off by playing the German national anthem, like the do-do-do-do, like that. And then it just really abruptly, with no warning, transitioned into this fast march. Or not fast, but like very, I don't know how to describe it. It had a lot of drum noise. That's the best way I can describe it. Is that it had a lot of drums. Which I guess marches have those, because they're marches. And whatever. And I have never had a song that made me feel more like I was about to invade Poland than that song, okay? That song, if invading Poland had a theme song, that would be it. And I thought that was really funny. I told my friend that. He thought it was funny. And that was my first and like one of 4 jokes that I've made so far this school year, which is pretty good. I don't know, that's like 4 times as many jokes as most IA kids have probably ever made. So I already feel pretty accomplished. I am missing everything. Alright, this game is too slow. So I'm not gonna play it anymore. There's this kid Landon, and he goes to IA, and there's this kid Omar, and they're like my friends, I guess. And we were at art one day, and you know, everyone was saying how much beautiful contrast and value and shape and line and all these elements of art the Pythagorean theorem shows, or whatever they were doing. I need more water. So, Landon and Omar. Actually, our art class is not full of people who sit around studying. Our art class is really funny, actually. And Omar and Landon, they're talking about hockey, because they play hockey. Like, I like hockey. Hockey's a good sport. Hockey's the best major sport to watch. Football's also good. I like football. Baseball's okay, and I don't really like basketball. And why did it get so dark? Alright, well, I guess it's dark. Alright, I don't know, it beats me. Well, they're talking about hockey, and Landon is just ripping on this kid on this team. There's this kid on our team, and he's short and fat and slow, and I wish he didn't play on our team anymore. Which is pretty mean. I don't know why he felt the need to say those harsh comments, but you know, he did. So he was gonna say them, and I was like, I summoned every last ounce of, like, I don't even know what chemical, adrenaline, testosterone, I don't, it's one of them. And I made a joke. I was like, hey Landon, don't talk about Omar like that. And it was terrifying, but it worked out because someone laughed at it. It was great. It was actually the funniest thing they'd ever heard. Because, yeah. It was one of only a few jokes they'd ever heard. I think, maybe. Let's see. I feel like there's gotta be, oh, right, cross country. So, cross country has taught me more than IA. Get out of here. Because the seniors and a couple of juniors on the team are like smart, but they're good at having conversations too. Which is a rare combination I've learned. I mean, I clearly don't know how to do either of those. Well, I clearly don't know how to have conversations with people. Ow. Oh, cool, a farm. That doesn't explode ever. Alright, so that didn't blow up. Wait. Oh. Okay, that's good. Oh. Yum. Ha. Bro thought. I'm still gonna step on one and die. It's okay. Oh. I don't have any wood, so I can't make a good sword, but whatever, because I've got other good items. I want to give my teammates stuff that will help them, but they're all running away and they're still alive, so I'm sure they'll be fine. What? Okay. Oh, we won. And I didn't do anything. Yeah, I did nothing that game. I just made full diamond armor and then didn't do anything. Diamond armor, full set. So there's this I'm on cross country and there's this guy on our team who will remain unnamed, and it was his birthday, and what he did on his birthday was he had a party, and the only issue with his party is that in his basement there are apparently these little, not so little, there's these metal poles. And the issue with a metal pole is that it's stronger than you. But that's okay, because metal poles aren't known for their intelligence, so they're not smart enough to defeat. They're not going to defeat you. You're not gonna lose to a metal pole. Oh, wait. Finally, some stimulation. Yes, finally something interesting to do instead of being boring.
Sorry, I ran out of time on my phone.
It's okay.
I was your one viewer.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored. That's infinite times more viewers than I have had before. Side was there.
I saw him in the chat, but, I can't read Korean or whatever language that was.
Yeah, I was trying to decipher it. I'm assuming it was Korean. Also, I don't know if it was Side.
Well, he does like gambling.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was him. But Parker does too, so that's why I thought maybe it was Parker.
I don't think Parker speaks Korean.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he took like 2 Duolingo lessons. That means
so he's fluent?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that means he's fluent. Ah, God, yes. No, not good. Okay, I died.
You seem to do that a lot.
Yeah, I'm really good at that.
I have a lot of homework.
Well, it's good to see you're focused on your academic future.
I'm very academically focused.
Well, I could explain quantum physics.
Honestly, I wouldn't even care.
Alright. So, I'm gonna start somewhere. I don't know where. Because I can't... So... The idea of quantum physics is that there are these... You know how atoms are supposed to be the smallest thing that you can have? Well, that's not really true.
I figured.
You can have smaller stuff. You know, like electrons and neutrons and things. But even smaller than those. And those are called quarks. And they're weird. They're not really... they're not normal. They're... I was about to say strange, but that would be 3 different things that mean not normal in a row. So they don't behave like you would think they would. They, instead of being in one spot or in one position, like location, states, I guess, like solid, liquid, gas, even though I can't really... That's like an atoms thing. I guess position is the big one. They could be in multiple at once. And the only way you can tell which one they're in is if you measure them in some way. Whether that be by you looking at them or like getting something to read where they are, which, you know, it seems like they would almost always be in that sort of... I just got blown up by my own teammate. Thank you, teammate. Very cool. Seems like there would always be something measuring them, but there isn't. This is more theoretical, all of this stuff. And I'm probably giving a terrible explanation that's very wrong. But I'm going to keep going. So...
Amazing.
You know, you think... You look at it and it's in one spot. And... this all came from this guy. And his name was... It was Edwin or Irwin. It was one of those two. And his last name is Schrödinger.
I know Schrödinger.
You know Schrödinger? Okay, I thought you did. Or actually, I knew you did, but I forgot. That I'm not talking to, like, Plute, who doesn't. And you know Schrödinger's cat.
Yep.
He actually came up with that as a way to disprove quantum physics by saying it's stupid that the cat could be both dead and alive at the same time. But people cite it as an example of how to explain what it is. So he's almost become the guy for quantum physics, even though he thought it was dumb. So this is all useful because computers. Do you know how computers are made of ones and zeros? Like, that's how they get their instructions.
Isn't that binary code?
Yeah, that's binary. So the binary, it can be, the ones and zeros correspond to on and off. That's, depending on what's on and off, the computer knows what to do. And like how to add, subtract, whatever. A quantum computer, because it can be in multiple states at once, it can be on or off, or on and off, or some other combination of them. And this is useful because, like, let's say the computer's trying to solve a task. Like, let's say it's trying to do a maze. Where a normal computer would go, it would be fast, and it would look like this was all happening at the same time. It would try to it would explore one path, and if that didn't work, it would go back to the start and start over. It would go back really fast because modern computers are really good at that, but it would not all be happening at the same time.
By the way, I'm nodding along, thinking that you can see me, but I am listening.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm surprised that. Actually, I'm not that surprised that you're listening. But like.
What else do I have to do? Homework?
That would be smart, but no. You gotta give me my. I gotta feel like I'm important. So. The quantum computer, it runs on these ones and zeros and combinations of them, like all at the same time instead of 1 or 0, which means, like in a maze, instead of exploring one path at a time until it finds the right one, it can explore all the paths, and it goes a lot faster. And a maze is a pretty easy thing to solve for a computer, because it's finite. There are only so many options of where to go. But let's say you're trying to find some really big prime number, because those are useful for security in computers for some reason, or I guess. I know they are, I don't know why. But if you're trying to find a really big prime number, then it can explore every number up to a certain point that you want. Like, you can go up to however many billion digits long, and if the quantum computer is powerful enough, it can explore them all at the same time, and it is really useful. So that's why they matter, and that's why quantum physics is going to be useful in the future. It's because it's going to make things a lot more efficient. I'm sure I butchered that explanation, but whatever. I've done this before. I had to explain to Avam what quantum mechanics was, because I said I made a Schrodinger reference.
Yeah, she was super excited.
And then she explained the summer I turned pretty to me. Hi, Jacob. Jacob Hallway is in the chat. This is massive. So now I know all of the lore behind Jeremy, Bell, and Conrad, who's better, I've been told, and there's just so much. I don't know. Oh, I died. I didn't even see it coming. Yeah, so the summer I turned pretty is, I know more about that than most other pop culture things. I know more about that than, like, Kendrick Lamar.
That's honestly surprising. Well, actually, no, it's not. You listen to, like, folk music.
It's the greatest thing ever.
It's interesting, to say the least.
It's really good.
At least you listen to Linkin Park sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. I couldn't name a single Kendrick Lamar song, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't. Is the
All
one?
I know is that he's better than Drake, because
Yeah.
Drake. Yeah.
I know he had a big ol' 1v1 with Drake.
Yeah.
Did he make that song where they yell mustard in the middle of it?
Isn't that the 6-7 song?
No, that's not the 6-7 song. The 6-7 song is called Doot Doot, and it's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Not even La Boo Boo Funk?
I've never heard La Boo Boo Funk. Oh boy.
Are you sure?
Maybe I have. I don't remember it. It didn't register in my brain as something I should pay
What's that
attention
song
to.
Jihoon listens to?
What, Renai Circulation?
Yeah, that one.
Oh. I'm playing Natural Disaster Survival from Roblox, but in Minecraft.
Oh boy.
Except for it's also weird because it's Disaster Storm. So there are a bunch of sinkholes that come out, but also I swap with random players sometimes. And there are spiders that spawn all over, and they're phantoms. It's like monsters from the sky that show up, and there's gonna be even more. There's a zombie apocalypse now. That's good. As if we didn't have enough to handle. Oh, I got bitten by a spider and I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna become Spider-Man?
No, that's not how this works. Wait, I might win because everyone else is dying.
Aren't you dying?
Yeah, but everyone else was dying too. But I died. As was expected. I am meeting expectations. Let's see, what's it gonna be this time? Tornado. Okay. There's also gonna be TNT that comes and blows up. That's good.
Normal.
Wait, do I get TNT and I get to blow other people up? Is that actually... Yes, it is. Cool. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this. Wait, does it blow up blocks too? Oh, it does. It's not just... It doesn't just, like, hit people. Oh, okay. I threw a TNT, and then it hit me. And then I died. That's good. That's what I meant to do. I'm gonna do something else. What am I gonna do? Right, you should pick the next topic of conversation.
I'm very indecisive right now.
Yeah. I can tell.
Uh-huh. For a minute there, I kind of forgot that I was actually able to speak. And I just kind of thought this was for, like, one of those Reddit stories.
I do sound a lot like an AI. And it's...
You think like one, too.
Yeah. No emotions. I'm turning into Ji-Hong. Oh boy. This wants me to discover Newfoundland. Wait, no, Newfound lands and raid the depths of mysterious tombs. Okay.
I was thinking of the dog.
I was thinking of the game.
Okay. Wait, the game?
Yes.
Thanks.
No, the game.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. I can tell.
Uh-huh. All I can think about is how Miss Pillsbury actually looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
That's like one of the most unheard sentences. And yet, I understand. So she doesn't, like, her skin hasn't seen the sun. Is that a valid assumption? I haven't seen her.
I don't know, it's just something about her face.
Okay. It's like really round.
Yeah,
Okay.
but she can't stop talking about how she's a Ravenclaw. And I don't think the Pillsbury Doughboy does that.
Yeah, Ravenclaws don't have any social skills, I don't think.
She can yap, though.
Well, yeah, but like, I watched a YouTube video when I was like 8 about Harry Potter houses and which one's the best, and they said Ravenclaw was terrible because they have no social skills and just study the whole time. Which sounds an awful lot like a certain school I know, but
Uh, is IA the one by like the suburban ice?
I don't know.
You should know. Okay, I'll look it up.
It's in
'Cause
Bloomfield.
I can do that.
I know it's in Bloomfield. Bloomfield does. Where's the weapon? Oh, found it. Man, this is an awesome game because it wants me to find stuff, but then it tells me exactly where it is. Ah! An enemy. Out of here. Ah, another enemy.
Oh no, they are very far away from each other.
Yeah. There are a bunch of campuses. Who's this guy? This guy is called Aura No. Alright. This game is boring, I'm not playing it anymore. Suburban Ice is the Onyx, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could walk to the River Rouge, and then you could just float down the river to Detroit, and then you could probably
Alright,
get Shake
well,
Shack or something.
I get
'cause
radio-
there aren't
I
any
get-
Shake Shacks on the way, definitely.
I get radiation poisoning because the River Rouge is supposed to be disgusting, right? Maybe.
I don't know. You can get Dearborn ham.
Huh?
Okay, you're uncultured.
No, wait, I didn't hear what you said.
You can get Dearborn ham.
Oh, okay.
Or you could go to Lincoln Park.
That's in Chicago.
It's just south of Detroit.
Oh, okay. I have friends, believe it or not. Yeah. No. Not right now. Yeah, I learned where Detroit was. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream because it's boring.